on tap tonight, it's Fort Worth going up against Charlotte. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
And it's Fort Worth to start out. Here we go. Oh, man.
Oh, man. What an incredible throwdown by the rookie Castle. Wow.
Pass to Kneppel. Bridges sets the screen for Kneppel. Bridges outside. Drills it from outside.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
And talking to Kneppel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell it.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
And stolen by Castle. Driving inside.
Castle is so good up and down the lane.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Ball dishes to Plumlee. Plumlee with a screen on Lewis. Back to Plumlee. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they'll take that all day. That's a high percentage look.
Miller against Castle. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Here's Kneppel. DeRozan defending. Kneppel no good. Lewis attacking, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
Bridges outside. Back to Ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. And here we go. Here's Castle. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMelo Ball.
Sticking it to them and doing it with style.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. They trail by 7. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Fort Worth making a change here. Takes a step back. Ball with the bucket.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Oh, look at that. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Stolen by Ball. And it's Miller in the corner. Misses the three. Now Fort Worth with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
All of Castle's hard work is paying off here. He just keeps finding ways to attack.
Ball against Young. Miller surveying the floor. Pass the ball. He can't get that one. Good defensive work there by Young. Fort Worth leading by 9. In the corner, Castle with it. Now Adams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be a Mason Plumlee.
First team.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
No good on that one. And the Hornets making a change here. That one misses.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
And one of the true showmen in the league, LaMelo Ball is so much fun to watch. He can do anything with the rock and is always looking to make a highlight reel.
Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
And defensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it. 1:10 left to play here in the first. Parker against Sexton. Pass the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Over to Rosen. Charlotte again missing.
Great shot contest. Sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Wilson kicks to DeRozan. Tries again. Out to Parker. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Parker's got 5.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Nailed from three-point land.
There's Ball with the answer. I love the fire this guy plays with. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Ball no good. And it's Fort Worth, 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Fort Worth.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Bridges drives in, and the layup falls. Bridges has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Hornets. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Fort Worth. In the corner, it's Harris. Pass to Catchings. Young from outside, and the three ball is good. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for Fort Worth.
Well, you need to run Trey off of his shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in.
Bridges against Wilson. Here's Diabate. It's blocked.
You know, some might say Hayes plays the game angry. And there was definitely something angry about his defense there. What an emphatic rejection.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass the ball. This one for 3. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. Fort Worth leading by 16. Harris with it. Defended by Knippel. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. That's going to send Tobias Harris to the line. It goes on Knippel. For Fort Worth, they've missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
Pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get there.
Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Sexton kicks to Bridges. They need this. And the shot no good, a bit short.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully, it's not too serious.
Sexton, the pass to Bridges. Back to Sexton. The kick out to Ball. A three-pointer, no good. Fort Worth leading by 23. Stolen by Ball. Down low. Wilson with the block.
That's just fantastic rim protection right there. You can tell she relishes coming away with blocks at the basket.
Stolen by Knipple. There's Ball with the three. It's hauled in by Fort Worth.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Fort Worth with some changes. Julius Randle's checked in for Wilson. Lewis comes in for Harris. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Parker. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Miller's checked in for Sexton. Here's Hayes. Lays it up off the glass. Hayes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
So with Gasol on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Lewis. He's out there with Julius Randle. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Castle in at the point guard. Driving to the basket. Plumlee with the rebound.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Here's Lewis.
Whoa! Just taking advantage of his body. Lewis absorbing the blow before finishing that one.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Coming off the floor for your home team, number 24.
Bridges against Randle. Bridges shot good. Bridges has got 9.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Here's Castle. And he can't jam it through. A difficult situation for Sharp. Baseline Jay on the way. Catchings with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without fouling. Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Ball with the bucket.
Making it work in close. Ball getting an agile finish.
Here's Castle. Rips it home after the terrific move.
All night he's been recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
Outside, Ball. Miller outside. And it's forward. comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've seen Stephon Castle having a really great game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
And here is Fort Worth now. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
We're seeing what happens when everything comes together for Castle, and it's a scary sight for opposing defenses.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Kneppel. Ball sets a screen for Kneppel. And here is Bridges. Off target with his three. Here's Castle. Miller grabs the miss. And it's the Hornets with the ball. Stolen by Wilson. And Fort Worth calls time here. Making a change here. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Adding to his long list of highlight reel finishes, DeRozan still exciting to watch.
Pass to Kneppel. Back to Ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh!
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
DeRozan's gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Bridges kicks to Miller. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
Yeah, to put together this kind of performance at both ends of the floor on the road, it's impressive.
Here's Kneppel, and he's good on the 3-ball. Knippel's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A lights-out shooter. Hornets will learn quick. You have to guard Kneppel tight, or he'll knock those down.
Yeah, that's a great job of creating off the bounce and finishing with intent.
Pass to Kneppel. Back to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Impressive muscle right there by the rookie Kneppel. Plays like this really help get him going.
The Hornets shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting one.
3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter.
2 minutes.
Parker with it. He's got 5, and the layup's good off the glass. Parker's got 7 points in the game.
Oh, nice job by Parker taking advantage of available space inside.
Pass to Kneppel. Knocks it loose. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. And Parker puts up a deep three. Adams' shot is good.
You have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
In the corner, Kneppel with it. Offline with his three.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up empty.
Shot's good by Wilson.
The balance, the focus. She's good at staying locked in on the task at hand.
Bridges outside. From 20 feet out, and he hits the jumper for two. He's got 11.
The jumper Bridges has is wet, demonstrating how lethal he is.
Oh, the power on that through them.
Wow! How about the aggressive mindset there, going right at the defense?
Parker's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Parker against Sexton. Out to Bridges. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And that one misses.
Miles Bridges taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
Randall with the bucket.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Catchings. Sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
And that's gotta fire them up. Tremendous play.
And it's Fort Worth enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And here is Fort Worth now, and on the court for Charlotte as we start the 4th. Plumlee is at center and Bridges next to him. Sexton is out there with ball, and it's McNeely in at the 3 spot. Here's Hayes, and he goes big with the dunk right over LaMelo Ball.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Ball against Johnson. Ball kicks to Bridges. Ball feeling it out a bit. Back to Bridges. No good with the triple. And so it's Young who brings it up for Fort Worth. Johnson, the basket good. Off the assist from Young.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Johnson with it. Bridges covering. Back to Johnson. Outside for Randall. Pass to Young. It's good from long range.
Crisp mechanics of Young on display there. A guy who has his shot down cold.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Ball. Charlotte again missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Plumlee, no luck.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
And that's how you take it to the rim, with authority.
And it's the Hornets ball. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. To end the run, Johnson with the block. Here's Young. Pass to Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
And nothing like taking it to the hole yourself.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Shooting for Charlotte, Mason Plumlee at the line for one.
The free throw off from Plumlee. Sexton, an aggressive score, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score.
Miller finds ball. Pocket 6. Back to Bridges. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Fort Worth. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
Pau Gasol, he's checked in for catchings. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Miller. Inside. There's Ball with the three. Charlotte no good that time either.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Miller outside. Back to Bridges. Miller sets a screen for Bridges. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
A dangerous score from just about every area. Bridges very good at capitalizing in a number of ways.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
To the inside. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Bridges with the steal. Here's Miller, and he converts the layup.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Randall throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Parker with the steal. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMelo Ball.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
So Fort Worth wins it, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really